What's up, Blue Rock fans? Welcome to Off the Field with the Wilmington Blue Rocks. My name is Phoebe Winters. I'm joined by Devin Fitz-Gerald. Devin, how are you doing today?
Hello, guys. Hey, great. So, beautiful day in Wilmington.
Well, thank you for joining me today. And Devin, I wanted to ask, this is your second year in professional baseball. Looking back to 2024 when you were originally drafted, what was that process like? What was draft day like in the Fitzgerald house?
Yes, draft day, it was pretty good. I mean, there was a lot of expectations leading up to it, like where I was going to go. And, I thought I was going to fall somewhere between day two. So, I was kind of honestly, after like the third or fourth round went by, kind of talked to my dad, and it was just like, I'm going to go to school and just keep playing. And then actually in the fifth round, I was just sitting around waiting, and then my agent called me, and he was like, the Rangers on the phone, and had a deal negotiated, and they just kept negotiating. And they came back, and I told my dad, this is what I want to do. Let me go play, and got the money to where I wanted it, and that was it.
Awesome. And then speaking of your dad, I can imagine your family was ecstatic on draft day. A big baseball family. You actually played for your dad at Stoneman Douglas. What was that like playing for your dad?
I think Slade Perry made me go every today. He was just like everyone he's coach. He's seeing where those guys are at today. Like I look up to a lot of these guys, as well as my brother, Coach St. too. But guys like Roman Anthony, Oliveo, Jesus Luzardo, Cole Roxer, Gavin Conte, like all those guys that are the pros, just looking up to them and seeing what my dad had done with them kind of made me mentally stronger at that age. So.
You mentioned Roman Anthony, one of the many greats to come out of Stoneman Douglas. Would you consider any of those guys mentors to you?
Yeah, I would say, well, the biggest one obviously be my brother, because just he's in it. He's in pro ball. He's double-A standards, and I talk to him every day about MHA. And Roman, yeah, I mean, I played with him since I was like 9, 10 years old. So he's always been a guy, seeing like the way he's grown and where he's at now, like I couldn't be happier for him. He's such a good dude and great members.
What do you think is the best piece of advice you've gotten from these pro ball players?
Just take it one day at a time. The season, me coming from high school here, it's a long day, it's a long grind, but if you just try and get better each and every day and just work on the craft, that's what I try to do.
And then you mentioned you were originally drafted by the Texas Rangers in 2024. Then the Mackenzie Gore trade happens. You're a part of that. What was that process like? What was the conversation with the coach?
So that was actually a funny story. So I was actually in Arlington at the big league stadium at Rangers, and I was at a camp in the offseason in January, and they pulled me out of the league. They told me that I was getting traded for Mackenzie Gore with a few other guys from our team, and I was just like in shock because I was there at the big league stadium, so it was pretty cool. It was definitely a surreal experience. I was just more shocked than anything, but I got it now, and been a fun start.
Yeah, so then playing the Hub City Spartanburgers this week, you've gotten to see a lot of the guys that you started your career with. What has that been like?
It's been really cool. Like I grew involved with a lot of these guys, and I was able to go out to get there with them here. Like it's really good. It's like get very relationships with coach and staff, all the players. It's been really cool.
And then what do you think has been the best part about joining the Blue Rocks and the Nats family so far?
I think just seeing how things are ran different was like every award's different, but I mean we got a great team here, great coaching staff, and great coordinator watching us grinding every day, day in, day out. A lot of guys help us get to where we want to be.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining me, Devin. I appreciate you taking the time to do this, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.